Hello, my friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Sarah McGuire from Sassy Paper Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today's card is this one. I love a simple card. This is a very simple card using the Petal Park Bundle. It is a photopolymer stamp set and a punch to get these cool flowers, and I'm going to show you how to make this card. But first, let me show you the Regency Park Suite. This is on page 30 and 31 of the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, the January to April mini catalog. This retires at 11:59 Mountain Time on May 1st. So this is the Regency Park Suite. This is a mega suite. There are two bundles in here. This beautiful paper, two papers, embossing folder, ribbon, and the Milky Dots, which are already gone. They are sold out and not coming back. So you cannot purchase this as a suite anymore with this item number down here. You can still purchase everything but the Milky Dots as of this video. But today we're going to be using the Petal Park Bundle, which I love in so many ways. And I made a card yesterday for the VIP group. I will show it here, that uses most of the Regency Park Suite. If you would like to see that video, head over to the Sassy Paper Crafters VIP group on Facebook. There's a link in the description of this video. And if you want to see how to make this lovely card, please keep watching. So for our card, we're going to start with stamping. I have the Petal Park stamp set here. There are 11 photopolymer stamp sets in this stamp set. It is a two-step stamp set, meaning two images or two stamps create one image. And I'm going to show you how to do that with both the flowers and the leaves. So the first thing we want to do is get our stamps out and put them on blocks. And I'm noticing like the back of mine are kind of not really that sticky. So I'm going to show you a little trick I use to get them to be a bit stickier. So I have just a little bit of hand sanitizer here, and I take a little bit, put it on my finger. Just a dab. That's too much. But take a dab. I'm going to rub a little bit of that out. And then I just rub it on the back of my photopolymer stamps. I don't recommend doing this a ton. I only do it in a pinch. Really what you want to do is wash your photopolymer stamp sets if you notice them getting like sandy or dusty on the back, just with a little bit of a mild soap, dish soap usually, and some warm water. This isn't something you want to do all the time, but in a pinch it works. So first I'm going to put my flower stamps on a D block, and you want to notice the punch. So the little flower is up at the top, just like that. And you want to be mindful of that, because when we go to punch it out, we want them to be going the right way up. I'm going to move the card out of the way and the two leaf stamps, because we're going to do those in a minute. Now I have a piece of basic white. This is just a scrap piece. You can see I already did the flowers for the other card, and we're only using two ink colors, Polished Pink and Evening Evergreen. So we're going to go ahead and start with the Polished Pink, move the punch out of the way, and then grab my scrap paper. I've been cutting my grid paper once it gets kind of mucky. I've been cutting it in half so that way I can reuse it. I don't like being wasteful, and I like saving money on things. So the first thing we're going to do is ink up our outline. Our outline, you can see there's no stamping like on the inside, where this one is obviously our solid image because there's no like details. So I'm going to ink up in full force with the Polished Pink there. Now for this one, we're going to ink it up and we're going to stamp off. And then we're just going to line it up, and this is pretty easy to line up if you're not filming. I think I'm off just a smidge, but actually it looks wonderful. So I'm going to keep that as is. And now just clean our stamps off. I have my Stampin' Scrub and a little bit of Stampin' Mist on one side. Clean our stamps off, put them away, and then we can do our leaf work on our card. Put my Polished Pink to the side because we're not quite done with that yet. Get out my Evening Evergreen, move those to the side, and grab the stamps. I'm going to put these ones away because we are done with these. I like to line them up in the case. Kind of finicky about that. They don't have to be perfect, but I like them to line up. So then I have a piece of basic white that is 5 1/4 by 4. I need these blocks. And we're just, actually, these don't work. You got to use an E block. Sorry. A little scatterbrained. So we're going to start with our outline again. And that's the one that has the most lines on it. So this is our detailed, or our shade, our inside part of our leaves. This one is more solid. So I'm going to take the ink pad on this one and bring it right to the stamp since it is a bigger stamp. Ink up in the evening evergreen. And it really doesn't matter how this goes, but I kind of liked it like that. And then we can clean that off and put our other stamp on. And sometimes they get kind of finicky, so what I like to do is just put it on my grid paper and pick it up. That way I know it's not moved around or anything. So we're going to ink it up the exact same way, but this time we're going to stamp off onto our scrap paper. And I should have lined it up before, because I think this is backwards, before I inked everything up. Well, maybe it wasn't backwards. So, quick tip, line up your stamp before you ink it up. That way you know which way it's supposed to go. And I think we're like this. And that one's going to be slightly off. I'm okay with that though. We're covering a lot of it up. So we're done with the evening evergreen. And these two colors will be retiring. They are in colors and they will be retiring also come May 2nd. But we get 5 new in colors. So I'm excited about that. I don't have them yet, but I will be getting them. We need one more stamp. There are these little dots in here, and we're going to be using those. I'm going to put that away. That one away. And then we're going to grab these little dots and an A block, and we're going to be going in with polished pink. And just dotting all around. And I'm going to do it twice just to get 2 kind of color levels. And you can turn your stamp. And this is really the artistic part of it. It's really up to you how it looks, how many dots you have, how many times you ink it up. Do a couple more. And I think that looks good. And I want to leave that out because we're going to stamp our sentiment. And then we're going to punch out our flowers. So put this away. And then I just need to grab another stamp set. Because if you notice, there are no sentiments in here. So you do need to have a stamp set with other sentiments. For our sample card, I used Art Gallery. Here it is. I've kind of got my retiring stamp sets all to one side. So this one is retiring to come May 2nd. So if you want, I believe it is still available. And I'm just going to grab an H block. And again, a scrap piece of paper. I have one here. And we are going to die cut this. If you don't want to die cut, you can just stamp the happy birthday here on the bottom of your panel that we just stamped. So I got my happy birthday, and that is it for stamping. So now we can punch out our flowers, and this is super easy. You just put it in the punch, line it up. Again, a lot easier if you're not filming, because I like to have like my face directly over the punch. You just line it up. That's a little bit too far. There we go. And punch. And now we have our 3 flowers. So now all I have to do is die cut this. And I'm going to use, I didn't get them out, sorry, the gallery dies, which I think I put away. Maybe, yeah, the gallery dies. I put them away, but I will show them to you once I find them and die cut this. I have found the dies, and I die cut the Happy Birthday Sentiment with the Floral Gallery dies. These go with the Art Gallery stamp set. Both of them are still, as of this video, as of April 17th, currently available in my online store, and they are on sale. These are only like $13.60 or $13.80. They're under $14, and the stamp set is like $8.80. So it's a really good deal. If you do shop in my online store, be sure to use the April host code. You'll get 4 free card tutorials with every order, and orders over $50 get a mystery gift from me in the month of May. I also wanted, I don't think I mentioned it though, Petal Park is carrying over into the new catalog, as well as Sentimental Park, the other bundle in the Regency Park Suite. Okay, let's put our card together. So I have my panel here. We're just going to grab some dimensionals and some mini dimensionals. If you don't have mini dimensionals, you can cut your larger dimensionals down. I'm going to put a mini dimensional on the back of that and a mini one here. Also, a couple of mini ones on the back of our sentiment. And then a regular sized one for our largest flower. And then these kind of go however you want them to go. Before I take the backing off, I do like to kind of lay them out, see how I like them. I think I want that one there. We'll put that one up there. That's how I want them to go. That one there. I don't think there is a right or wrong way. This is where your creativity shines through. So I like that. I did it a little bit differently on the other card, but that's the way I love about stamping too, is it turns out different pretty much every single time. I'm taking the backing off of our sentiment, and we're just going to place that one down there. Grab a little bit of Stampin' Seal or liquid glue, whatever your preferred adhesive is. And then I have a piece of polished pink that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. The measurements for this card, they're very simple, but they are also on my blog. If you click the blog link in the description of this video, it'll take you right to my blog to show you this and all of my other projects. I'm going to put seal on the back of this for the inside of our card. And you could decorate that if you wanted to. I didn't on this one. And I also have some of the 2021 to 2023 in color opal rounds. I don't have many left since they are retiring, so I'm kind of trying to use them up. So I'm going to grab my take your pick tool, and we're going to just use the soft succulent ones. You could go with evening evergreen or polished pink if you still have some. I currently do not. I'm going to use soft succulent just because I have them. And you know what? On this card, I might throw a couple of evening evergreens around. Why not? I didn't on the other one. I like to do odd numbers, though. So I did 3 here, 4, and 5. I think that is good. And that is our project. So I didn't actually even put any on the insides of those. I need to do that. Let's do that now. But this is our project. I hope you enjoyed this video and it has inspired you to create projects of your own. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I didn't have an odd number, so I had to add one more. But go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to see more videos from me. I post a new YouTube video every Monday, and I go live right here on Fridays. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you enjoy talking about the Regency Park Suite and Petal Park with me this week. Have a great week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.